Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I just want to talk about today's new moon and the energy. If you're on witch talk or spiritual TikTok, there's a lot of fear mongering and like, if you know, kind of energy going around that I called out yesterday and got kind of like shunned for. I don't really care. Fuck these people. But like a bunch of witches are posting like, oh, the witches know what's happening on June 25th, and oh, the witches right now. Oh. And as a person who practices, let me tell you, full moon in Cancer. Okay, first of all, my Lilith is in Cancer, so this is my fuck you time of the year. But anyway, first and foremost, witches who practice should know that the Gregorian calendar is not something that we even really we have to decolonize from, right? The initial magic is within a 13 moon calendar cycle, and the Gregorian calendar under the patriarch has changed those times from like imbalance. Okay, there's 13 moon cycles in one entire year, but the way that the patriarch broke up the calendar, it makes it so there's only like 12. I don't know. It's all fucked up. Okay, the way that the months are laid out, you know. The months have to do back to like ancient Rome. There's a reason that July and August both have 31 days. And what I was told from my mentor in this was that it was like Caesar, I think it was Caesar and, Julius Caesar and Augustus or something, which is what the months are named after. But they were having like a battle of the wits, and they both couldn't decide, so they both got 31 months. They were trying to, either way. Those are the 2 months in the year that have 31. Doesn't July have 31? But anyway, I don't know. The Gregorian calendar is a tool of the patriarch. So when witches, which are women with wombs for the most part. Warlocks are a thing as well, but wizards too. But witches, who are mostly women, Niall's mad at me because I took his tablet because he's freaking out. You need to calm your booty down. Yeah, July and August have 31 days. But anyway, in regards to today, don't be fearful. Whatever is here is already here. And that's the thing, is like all of these witches are fear mongering, and they're like, something's coming, something's coming, something's coming. And I'm like, hello, it's already here. And that's what I said. I said, spirits don't go by the Gregorian calendar. Whatever you're talking about is already present. The fuck? Right now we're in a spiritual warfare, and this is a good example of spiritual warfare that exists on a human plane, when people who have access to magic or believe they have access to magic fearmonger to the masses. Nah, that's not what we do. The point of using magic is to counter the evil, not to contribute to it. So I just wanted to put this here, let you know. I'm going to call this a Magic over Mayhem, which I haven't done in a long time, but I'm going to have to create a new thumbnail for it. I won't be with you once you decide to calm down, because your little tantrums are not cool. And we have college today. You're not going to be acting like that in class. So go play in the dirt. You need to ground yourself. And yeah, I would say you do that too. Niall has really bad tempers. He's a Leo. All the men in my family have been Leos, and they've also had really bad tempers. It's very hard to navigate as a mother, but we're getting there, and every day it starts over. So all that to say is, we're in the midst of a really big paradigm shift, in which the masses are waking up to what has been going on, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that we need to fear. And even we really shouldn't. I mean, you need to work through whatever it is that makes you feel fear, so that you can really step into your power, right? V for Vendetta is a good example of this, when you go through some sort of psychological warfare that initiates or instills so much fear in you, you kind of can come out of that as like, all right, I got nothing left to fear. That's where I am in my life. I've been through really bad torture. I know I don't look like it, but I have, and by facilitated by those closest to me. When you've lived through that kind of betrayal and fear, and handling, I'm going to say, I know that I should be afraid of what's coming, but I've already been through a lot of that stuff. I've been through a lot. So all that to say is, don't listen to practitioners when they are fear-mongering. I hope that you can recognize it for what it is when it is happening. Today's a new moon. New moons are all about new beginnings, so don't let your new beginning be shrouded in fear.